or if I just went to this because I do actually enjoy playing. Had a membership. Okay, so I still need 35, which I will not be able to do today. I might, but let's see, I need to do Kondak, Subconstruct. Let us see if Unholy Matrimony is doable. Everything up and running for my skills. And for this, I can only really do the outer caverns. And while I wait for something to open up, I'm going to double check using Google, because Google, double check on my phone here exactly. Oh, Facebook update. What's happened on Facebook? Oh, okay. Okay, so go back to Google. Oh, piece of shit phone. This thing's like almost 3 years old. I really need to get a new one, but I need a new car first. Okay. Do a search for DCUO. Shaman style. I think there are a couple instances that they can just be regular drops for the two items I'm looking for, so let me double check this. This USB port on my phone is just loose as fuck. The cord keeps popping out, so I have to like hold it just right so it can charge. Hello, senor or senorita or senora watcher. Saw you pop in. Refresh this shit. Come on. Okay, so my phone is being a super bitch now.
Maya's flying fast.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the screen, but there's a supersonic flight skill you can purchase with one of your skill points. It's always important to have that if you're flight based, so you can get around faster. I don't know if the other movement types have something like that. So let's see. Omak Base and Oolong Island. So I can technically go back through that. Waste. Weekly Alert 2. Or Weekly Alert Award 2 for the waste. For the chest piece, it can be a random drop for the Omak Base or Oolong Island. It just says alert for Oolong. So, let me bring this up.
Voce quis dizer, mano não entendi su brasileiro escrevia der brother did not know Brazilian rights there to give.
What? I have to reiterate that punctuation and grammar is important because I don't have it set up so that I can read chat messages. the PlayStation 4 reads it to me. And if your grammar is off, if your punctuation is off, it is going to
Fire is inside,
basically
waiting for you with
spew
a
a
device
bunch
to
of
convert the internal junction
gibberish at
boxes
me.
into makeshift.
Try not to die on
That's
me,
what that
and I'll
sounded
do
like.
the same for you. Here's Batman's device. Use it on the junction boxes to give the Omax a shock. Need a moment? Tell me when you're ready to go. Let's go! I'll take the lead and show them some real fireworks. Hurry! Use the EMP at the end of the corridor.
Termination protocol. Execute.
Bastante! The Omax are blocking all my attacks. They're too strong. It's all up to you, querida.
Stop us.
Small mystical rug. Go with that one. So the reason why I'm doing this is specifically for the chance of getting a piece of equipment to finish up a style that I have not finished up yet. Excuse me.
Damage threshold.
Oh, really?
Brother Eye Defender. Online. Execute protocol. Initiate.
Irritating.
Execute. Termination protocol. Initiate.
That's sad. That makes me sad. Arcane Book Implodium.
Evaluating the threat. Damage intruder has not been eliminated. You have entered the presence of Brother Eye. Leave now, or security measures will be initiated. attack. Stage 2 defensive initiate threshold. Critical electric floor charging complete.
Hello, have a nice stream.
Well, thanks.
Brother I personal defense is ready. Deploying drones. Uploading Brother I to remote location. Have a nice day.
No. Luxury round Ottoman it is. Okay, so let's see. Exobit cluster. Exobit cluster. Wouldn't be able to use that even if I wanted to. Arcane Book and Podium. Luxury round. Ottoman.
Could you show me your stats, please?
Yeah, just a second here. Let me see if I actually have a luxury round Ottoman before I... Yep, I do. As far as my stats, that's it. Oh, I didn't even see he waved until I exited. Now I feel like an asshole. Okay. Time to donate this stuff to the League. Salvage for residue.
What can I help you with?
So all of this crap that's just cluttering up. the
Dude, you're
inventory.
awesome. Cool. Damage 20000.
Well, damage is calculated by what attack form you're using. Like if you're using a power, it's factored by your might. If it's physical, it's factored by your precision. Some powers rely more on precision than might. Like ice is pure might, because if you use the right build, you hardly ever have to like swing your fist or do a ranged attack. But there's that, and then there's also the combat rating. Like, if you're giving up combat rating to an enemy, let's say something is like 5 to 6 levels higher than you, then you're gonna do noticeably less damage. But as you start matching their level, you'll start doing more average damage, and then as you surpass it, your damage will keep increasing. So 20,000 damage is actually pretty good for if you're at the same level as somebody in the late game. Okay. Well, while I wait for that stuff to fire up. Oh, okay. Brainiac's Subconstruct 8-player raid. I could run it by myself. I would have no problems with it, with running it myself, but it goes by faster with other people, which is ironic because in the time it took me to run this, like during the downtimes throughout the day, I could have ran it like twice. So
My English level is bad. I want to ask you something.
This is Superman. Brainiac has targeted the Batcave as a crucial location in digitizing Earth.
I'll try to
Now Brainiac's
answer as best I
controlling Brother
can.
Eye and infected Batman with the OMAC virus. We're running out of time. We have to get to Batman and shut down Brainiac's assault. We're counting on you.
And he's already knocked out. Wow, that thing just isn't getting knocked out.
If we don't give money to game, can we get powerful in game?
Okay, hang on just a second. Let me see if I can switch the way this stream goes, because it might. I'll be giving up. Let's see, few comments. Oh, if we don't give money to the game, can we get powerful in game? There are level caps. There are like
Warning.
depending
Trespassers
on what
in Swarm
DLC you
Beta.
have.
Protect the parents.
Affects how high your combat rating can get. If you're doing just the core game, I want to say that you would cap out at like a combat rating of 56. I want to say that's what it would be. I don't know. I've never, like, the only time I was a free-to-play player was like the first week I had it on PC, and that was a couple years ago. But if you wanted to increase your combat rating and get stronger, yes, you would. After a certain point, to get more powerful, you will have to purchase, at least purchase the DLC. And even then, you can't like mix and match the DLC. You would not be able to say you wouldn't be able to purchase, say, the most recent DLC that adds the Will of Darkseid 8-player
You
raid.
say it's all about combat rating. Right.
Combat rating and skill points. Your level, like that nice little thing up in the left underneath my, that's overlapping the little flame of my life bar there, that's your base level. That's 30. Basically, that is the training wheels. That's what experience is for, and that's why those experience booster things are a joke. There's absolutely no reason to do it, because playing on your own will get you to level 30 in just a couple of hours if you do it right. However, if you want, after you hit level 30, and even before you hit level 30, you can start equipping higher gear stuff if you meet the minimum requirements, which is usually level 30, but there are some that have a combat rating like 31 or 32, but only have a requirement of like 24 or 28 or whatever it is. I don't know. It's been that long. But if you want to play to the point of like doing the most recent DLC, you pretty much have to buy all of the previous DLC to do it, because of the restrictions for the equipment.
I will destroy you.
Like even though it doesn't say. If I were to be, wow, it already went in. If I were to, if you were to buy the most recent DLC and try to buy the gear, you wouldn't be able. Dominance 2, Mark of Victory. You wouldn't be able to even buy the gear because you wouldn't meet the minimum combat rating for it.
I doubt we've seen the last of Brother Eisen.
But basically, there are two things that you have to worry about for your skills. The first is combat rating, which you get from your equipment, and the second is skill points. Skill points is basically like wearing a second set of armor. That's permanent and carries over between all of your builds if you have them all linked up. So if you have like 50 skill points, and if you have 50 skill points, then you have two different armories. You can apply those skill points to different sets for both builds. And to get the skill point, I don't know. It's all a matter of taste, I think. The only thing I've ever played is Ice. I do have a Quantum character that I've maybe put like 45 minutes into. Like he's like level 5. Maybe level 10. I don't know. I don't think he's level 10. Might be level 8.
Electron Synapse network status.
But it all comes down to preference. I mean, there are people that swear by fire builds, there are people who swear by rage builds, there are people who are all about celestial. Like, it all boils down to what you want to do. If you want to be a healer, then you'll want to like look to see what the role of your character is. Like I know nature or plants is a heal build, but everything can be damage. If you just want to do damage, you don't want to do any kind of rolls at all, then it really doesn't matter what you choose, because all of the powers can do damage. But if you want to do a tank, then you would want to look at the skills or the powers that can be used for tanks, which are ice, fire, and earth. If you wanted to be a controller, you would look at the powers that do that, like Quantum. If you want to be a healer, then you would look at the powers like for that, which I think which I know are nature, and then there's like one other, I don't know what it is. Basically each role has a few different options that you can choose for what power you want. As far as PvP, I don't know. I don't do PvP. Like, I don't know how many times I see, like, in the Watchtower or in Metropolis or in Gotham, people bitching and moaning that insert X power here is overpowered. And I see it for all powers. I see fire is overpowered, I see rage is overpowered, I see ice is overpowered. I rarely see nature is overpowered.
Perhaps you are not as unintelligent as the thousands of Earthlings I have already assimilated. Step forward. Witness what I have done with your precious technology. Behold, my avatar of Earth's technology. I have assimilated this nexus of knowledge to create the ultimate Earth weapon. With your
and then I've caught personal shit from other players. Like, I was running a duo several months ago, and he was so offended that he was playing with somebody using an ice power that he actually abandoned the duo. It's like, how dare you?
DPS and weapons must be compatible? What do you think about that?
I will consume this nexus
Hang on a
of
second.
knowledge.
Oh, wow. Somebody just wrecked them.
Do not think you have won, for I
Still
wear many
Brainiac.
shells.
This
I
should be
am the source.
easy.
Critical damage. I have conquered worlds. You dare defy me? No.
Okay, let me
am
bring up the
unstoppable.
chat log, because I just figured out how I can do that without, like, leaving the room and looking on the computer. You can mix and match weapons in DPS.
You think I have lost merely because you have evaded my control for the
Like
moment?
some weapon styles seem to be better suited.
Humans. I will
Weapons,
destroy you
for at least for
and
my
unlock
build,
the multiverse.
all they are is like I barely throw
I
a punch.
have
I
conquered
barely use a
worlds.
ranged weapon.
You dare defy me.
It depends on your
Witness
playstyle.
my power.
But it's possible to, if you have enough feat points,
I wouldn't be so
or
sure
skill
of that,
points, I should
Brainiac.
say,
Calculator
it's possible
and I
to
just
have
had a little
like
trip
every
through your
weapon.
weapon system.
Hate to tell you, Brainiac, but Brother Eye, he wasn't half as bitchin' as you thought he was. We were able to get through him into some of your bottling protocols. Ready, Oracle?
All good on this end, Calculator. Go!
Stopped by his own superior technology. Oh, before you go getting any crazy ideas, Oracle, we're still not friends. Not even if you begged.
Okay, am I going to get an item?
Enough. That should shut Brainiac down for now. This construct is just a shell. I'll keep it here for tests. This won't be Brainiac's final assault.
But all
And
weapons
we
are
must
viable
be ready.
for,
Like
for
I
DPS.
said, the Batcave isn't usually open to visitors. But without you, Brainiac
Like
would have taken control of some of the most
weapons
valuable
seem to
information on Earth.
seem to attack
You've
slower
done well.
for
Oracle will
range.
see you out.
Some seem to do more damage. Some seem to be more combo friendly. Choose loot.
You did good. You saved the Batcave. I wouldn't expect an invite to any parties, but Batman knows what you did here, and so does the League. Congratulations. Opening a teleport channel back to Watchtower.
Like, for example, now that I'm done with that, I can actually focus on answering that. For example, let's go to skills, weapons. Going into the brawling tree here, you see that you have 5 base attacks with square. No, 4 base attacks. And then you have little branches over here where you can add a second thing or a follow-up attack. Like, I know from experience from being stuck with a Cestus weapon because I increased my damage output, that the ranged attack is very, very slow. Like, you can still get a combo going, but it's like, I want to say it's like a rhythm of bang, 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 which is really slow. But it does more damage for each individual shot. However, if you look at the ranged attack for this, did they slow it down? Yeah, it's a lot faster. And for me, it's not, for my build, it's not about the, it's not a melee build. It's not about doing damage with melee attacks. However, having a faster attack and getting more shots out increases your combo gauge faster. And combo gauge, the higher your combo gauge gets, the faster your blue meter, which is your power, recharges. Like, if I were to just fire this out, you can see there's almost no movement. Like, it recharges, but it's slow. And it's even slower if your vitalization is even lower than what mine is. My vitalization is actually pretty good. Oh no, that's power healing. What is it then?
Can you open skills with combat rating?
The way skills work, let me bring it up. Skills are all skill points. Like, if you look up there on the underneath the skill trees tab, you see power points and skill points. Skill points can be used for your movement choice, which I only have supersonic because all of these are worthless pretty much. There might be something worth taking. I don't know. I've never actually really looked at this. But it's stuff like recover 75 power over 10 seconds when you use a breakout on a route or encasement effect. But it's very, like, limited. For powers, your actual powers, you have power points. And for ice, you have storms and cryogenics, and then all of the 30. Because if you see, I only have 15 power points. That's all anybody ever gets is 15 power points. However, where you put them is what powers you get. You will never have enough power points to like everybody's skill tree, or skill trees, or power trees, I should say, will at the most be 15. Ever. And your powers are, some builds are more power reliant, some builds are less reliant. My build is entirely based on power. Okay, on duty. So, Kahndaq. Unholy Matrimony. Let's get those up and running. Oh, let's see. Let's do this annoying Harley's Heist. And I say it's annoying because, and I do this, I mention this every time I play it, the new voice actresses for Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and I think Catwoman's is even new, they are just awful. It's like the person that does Harley's voice is trying her damnedest to do an impression of the original Harley Quinn voice, and then trying to make it sound more edgy by trying to give her like a more like sinister giggle factor thing going. It's really weird. Sounds like her voice is practically hitting puberty. Healer.
Something's wrong. Everyone inside is panicking. We've got to be quick.
But what I was saying earlier about damage, if you think back to the damage I was doing in that last raid.
In 5 minutes.
Okay. The damage I did in the last raid, you know, you were looking at 5 and even 6 figures. But this, because I'm giving up a few levels to them, like so far the most damage I've seen myself do is 12,000.
Don't be so upset. You can buy another.
that one was a bad choice. Even an icy field. Just stick to avalanche and arctic gusts. As well, and they take more damage than the other layout. They're also doing a lot more damage because they can attack. But this juggles them. I need to remember that if I pick up any of my drops for this, I have to keep an eye out for stuff that's stronger than the gear I have for my tank build.
I'm right behind you. I won't let these fools intimidate my girls.
There. Free up the Huntress so she can actually join us.
Poison Ivy! Thanks for your help. We'll take it from here. We'd better head to the SCU and make sure Poison Ivy gets to her cell. With Catwoman and Harley on the loose, there's no guarantees.
Belts and gloves are 142. That's 143. That's 142. Wait, no, that was for a ring. 140. Okay then. Looks like I will be taking the belt for my tank build. There we go. Damn. That email still has not arrived.
Dirty cops. Just great.
Where's our backup?
This is the big, painful fight here.
Can't we be friends?
Ooh, that was a pain in the ass. Brawling.
Great work.
Health
We've been
8.2.
hunting Catwoman for months.
Leave my weapon for
We
my
saw
tank
Harley
is
headed
more-
toward the cell block.
is
If
the
you move
same
fast,
rating
you
as
might be able to
Saturday.
stop whatever she's up to.
Yeah, same
It can't
rating.
be good. Let's go.
Oh, I thought that was it, but I was wrong. I keep forgetting that there are 3 bosses here. Catwoman has escaped.
Area is restricted. Where's our backup? Man down! Call for backup!
And Harley Quinn.
Knock, knock! Anyone home?
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Red, I brought you flowers.
You're a peach.
This is
I've
what I mean. Those
missed my
voices
babies.
You fetch the kitty and I'll take care of these goons.
this. 42, 42. The legs and belt. 42, 44. 40. 42. Okay, so leg guards. And now I'll double back and grab that collection item that we passed. Get a couple hundred for it. Oops, wrong way. So first order of business, go to the tank build. Equip that. Equip that. Use that. Put that on the stack. Okay. Return to last location. Just this earbud. Okay. Use a total recovery. Yeah, for that. Dominance and Might 7. Make sure that's the right one. Okay. Archives. Assembly. Archive that. So it's nice and ready to go. Now, let's repair all this. Then we'll buy an equipment interface type 8. Make sure I have the right one. I'm going to be making the right one. So dominance and might. Okay. Dominance and might 8. There we go. Now I get to slap this. Where is it? There it is. On that belt. Blood ow. That's pretty. That brings that. Yep. Okay. Now it's time to go to my second base and upgrade or update my loadout for my tank build. Wrong spot. So, let's see. Okay, cool. So my tank is now 162. Before doing that duo, I was 162. Okay. Wow. It did increase my my visual combat rating, but it did increase my strength a little bit. Health 8.2 is better than health 7.3. Yes. Yep. Cool beans. Okay, unholy matrimony. Yeah, that's not happening. Especially since this has been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Wow. No way. So no unholy matrimony. Okay. So yeah, that run of Harley's Heist was actually pretty damn good. Okay. And all of this stuff that's in my inventory, including my old gear, can be cleared out now. Good thing there's an R&D station right here. Salvage. Complex materials. And focusing element 7. Darn. Just sell all that shit. Let's teleport back to the watchtower. Sell the stuff that can be sold. Excuse me. Price ascending. Yep. Just as I thought. $19.99. That message that Alice Capone there wrote, I got a lot of the DLC before they stopped putting them on sale, like 3 years ago. Summer Seasonal was the last time they had any DLC on sale. I remember that. That's what actually got me started in DC Universe Online. I was looking through the stuff on Steam. Oh, excuse me. Okay, well that was a call, but it wasn't about what I was expecting. But it's been handled, so. Although I do need to take a second to compose myself before I do anything else, because it was about something that happened years ago that had a very strong effect on my system, and discussing it with this individual that called me kind of left me in an agitated state. So I'm going to have to end this stream after I make this Tenacious Exo bite. Because, yeah.